both personally and professionally, we had to decide whether to go forward with the parade. Because my biggest concern is the safety of everyone in this community and everyone that came out to the parade. So I met with Lauren and Paul and Kristen and everybody else. We had the sheriff on the phone, and we decided we need to do this. We need to do whatever we can, get the resources in place to keep the parade route safe, to keep the festival safe, and let everyone have a good time. And that's what it's about. So I thank you for your support. And I don't know if you are following me on Twitter or on our Facebook page, but we've been putting things out and just letting the community know what we're doing, that we stand in support of Orlando. And that's the most important thing. So thank you.
I'm just going to say one more thing, and that is, we need to write to our federal representatives and tell them, take back the guns. Take back guns. We gotta stop giving out guns.
Assault rifles.
That's it. No more assault rifles. It's not the right thing to have. So we need them to be gone. This is an ammo. Okay. All right, write to your federal representatives. Tell them that's what you want. Now.
Thank you.
Okay, and also longtime WeHo resident Bobby wants to say a few words.
Hey guys, you know me from the club and the streets, and I love my police. I've been here since I was 17 years old. The thing is, we have to police ourselves. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. Their number is 855-8850, whether it's online or in person. I was in front of Revolver yesterday. There was a guy with sunglasses on at 8 p.m. with an overly full backpack. The doorman didn't seem to know that he was walking in the club. I'm not afraid to offend people, especially after what just happened the day before. I tapped the doorman and said, look at him. He did not want to have his backpack searched. Nobody knows what was in that backpack. It was this big. It was overly full. I don't know what was going to happen or not happen, but if you see something, say something. You could be saving your own life.
Yes. Woo! Yes.
Thank you, Bobby. Anyone else have anything they want to say before we wrap up? Yeah.
I would like to say something.
Hi, thank you. My name is Marna Deach. I lived in West Hollywood for 31 years. I was the first woman that the Greenery had hired. The first woman that the Greenery hired back in 1985, a bartender at the Palms and Peanuts. I wanted to say, I grew up in New York City.
Let me see. Check.
I was.
Why didn't you come up?
She's got to come up on the stage.
I can yell if you can hear me. I came out in New York City in the early 80s. I remember these candles. When we fought for our rights against Anita Bryant. When we fought Ronald Reagan to admit that AIDS exists. Please lift these candles now and continue the fight. And I'm so sad that this fight has to continue 36 years later. To Orlando.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I'm from Orlando. I'm wearing my University of Central Florida shirt in honor of my school. Go Knights! Go Knights! Oh my God. Pulse was the first gay club I went to when I came out. I went there as a place to seek comfort, acceptance. It was a place where my siblings came with me to show their support. This sucks. Coming out, I told my parents that I'm fine. Nothing's gonna happen. There's no fights at gay bars. The most we'll see are people maybe smacking each other inappropriately. But yesterday, I walked with my company in the Pride Parade, and my parents were calling me, my sister was calling me, telling me, please don't walk, please don't go anywhere. And it was the first time I felt scared, actually scared and nervous to be who I am. And I told them there's no way I can't not be there. And these tragedies, these moments either define you, destroy you, or strengthens you. So as a community, let's move forward and be strong. And stay strong with Orlando.
Thank you. That was Eddie.
Hi. I'm Mike Gurley. I work at City Hall. Lauren's my boss. But more importantly, in 1989, this was the very first bar I came to in West Hollywood. I'm from Idaho. I was with my best friend Alvin. I was HIV positive, and I had 18 months to live. And so we were partying till the end. And as it turns out, Alvin died less than 2 years later. And then I got a job next door at Revolver in 1991, where I met my roommates, where I met my family. And along these blocks is where I found home. And this is where I brought my younger sister, who's always loved me unconditionally. And I was afraid to bring her here, not knowing what she would think about all of this. And she loves me so much. She just hugged me and said, I'm just so glad there's a place where you belong. I'm glad there's a place where my brother is loved. This is where I bonded with my best friend that I later died, that I gave a eulogy at his funeral when I was 22. This place is sacred ground for all of us. Yes, it's a business. Yes, people are making money, but we didn't have churches before, but a lot of times when we first come out, the church is the last place we want to go. This is church, this is sacred ground, and we get to defend it. And that's all I wanted to say. Just own it. This is where we connect. This is not just a bar. It's not okay if all this just disappears and becomes a place for other people that aren't gay. This is our place. This is our queer village. And when somebody kills 50 members of our family on the other side of the country, we feel it, because we know them. When we see their faces on Facebook, I don't know if any of you saw that, a couple was there. They died together. And it's heartwarming. That's devastating. But their 61-year-old father is making sure that they're buried together. You know, we know adversity. We've lit these candles many, many times before. And now we're not dying. That energy, that strength, that youth, it's building on top of one another. So take this pain and feel it. Don't shove it down. Feel it. Let it become a rage. You should be raged. Your sacred space was violated. What you're going to do with that, I don't know. But I just want to thank the opportunity for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, this straight woman has been a huge ally for LGBT rights. I was running against her for a while for council, and I'm really, really so happy with everything that you've done, Lauren. Thank you. Thank you for having this here. This is West Hollywood. Something bigger with more camera and more lights is helping somewhere, but we're here in our sacred space saying we're owning it tonight. And do me a favor, can you touch someone next to you? This is your tribe. This is your family. Welcome home.
Thank you so much. We have one more speaker.
I would like to speak.
We all remember when we heard silence equals death. We all know what that meant when the government didn't do anything about everything they knew. So once again, the Congress is silent. They have moments of silence and nothing happens. We have moments of silence within the gay community. Nothing is happening. When is the rage and the power and the anger? When is all that gonna really, really take place? We're not a bunch of queer people. We're a bunch of powerful people. And it's about time we demonstrate that power.
We'll pass it over here.
Hi, my name is Donna Finkelstein.
Hi, Donna.
Hi. And I'm a member of Women Against Gun Violence and the Brady Campaign. And a long time ago, in 1999, my daughter Mindy was shot because she was a Jew. She was shot at the Jewish Community Center. If you remember that. She was shot in a hate crime. She survived, and at that time we became involved in gun violence prevention. And as much as I love being here today, you need to know you can do something. All you need to do is log on to either the Brady Campaign or Women Against Gun Violence. We are here in Los Angeles, and we write to legislators, we protest, we march, we do everything we can. I personally talk about safe gun storage in the home, but why do we need assault rifles? Why do we need all this ammunition? My daughter was shot and wounded by an AK-15, the same assault rifle that was used. So you have strong voices, but we need to hear from you. We need you to write personal letters. We post everything of what you can do on our Women Against Gun Violence sites and the Brady Campaign. Do not sit silent. Woo! We do not need assault rifles. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Okay, we're going to give this woman an opportunity to say a few words.
I love you so much.